Hi everybody, it's Mr. Lou. This is page 123, multiply. Alright, so if you look at our example, we're multiplying 414 times 2. And in order to do that, we have to multiply the ones first. So we have 4 times 2, which is 8, then multiply our tens. 2 times 1, which is 2, and then multiply our hundreds. 2 times 4, which is 800, so our final answer is 828. So let's do number 4 together. Multiply my ones. 1 times 3 is 3. Then my 10. 2 tens times 3. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6. 6 tens. So over here, 6. And multiply my hundreds. 300 times 3. So 300 times 3, or 3 times 3, is 9. And that's in the hundreds, so it's 9 hundredths. So our final answer is 963. Okay, you guys can do number 5 and number 6 by yourself. We're going to move on to number 7. Match each caterpillar to its leaf. Alright, so all we have to do is multiply these problems out, and once we figure out the answer, we have to match it to the caterpillar. So, in order for us to do this problem, I want to first write it vertically or up and down so I can show my work. So 201 times 3. Alright, and let's do that. Again, multiply my ones. 1 times 3 is 3. Then multiply my tens. 0 times 3, well, that's 0. And then multiply my hundreds. 2 times 3, 6. 600. And my final answer is 603. So if I find 603, that'll be right over here, and I have to match it to my leaf. Okay? And again, you guys can do the rest of these by yourself. Hit pause, do the rest of this page, and then when you come back, we'll do the next page. Okay, welcome back. You should have finished page 123. Let's look at 124. Multiplying complete. Frederick Frog is hungry. He's out hunting for his lunch. Clever Frederick Frog eats only non-poisonous flies. Flies carrying a product greater than 400 are non-poisonous. Which flies should Frederick Frog eat? Alright, so we're looking for products greater than 400. And then that means we're looking for answers that are greater than 400. So when we multiply these problems out, when you get the answer, you want to look for the ones that are bigger than 400, and then you can put them over here. The letters, that is, over here, and figure out what word it says. Alright, so let's do a couple of these together. I'm going to do A, 33 times 3. And again, I want to write it up and down to help me figure it out, and so I can show my work. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 3, and that's my tens. 3 tens times 3 is also 9. So A is 99. 99 is not greater than 400, so I'm crossing that out. Let's do B. 214 times 2. Okay? 4 times 2, that's 8. Let's do my tens now. 1 times 2, that's 2 in my tens spot. And let's do my hundreds. 2 times 2, that's 4. Okay, so my answer of 428, that is greater than 400, so I'm going to circle that. Okay, so then you guys can do the rest of these by yourself. Just make sure you write them down on scrap paper vertically and up and down so you can figure it out. And then once you figure out which ones are greater than 400, circle it, and then you can figure out the word over here. Okay, so get started, and once you finish that, you would be finished with page 124.